Hi guys, and welcome to Momma Jess Knits. So this isn't going to be a podcast. It is not a Vlogmas, but it is going to be a my plans for 2025. Down below, I will link where all you can find me: Ravelry, Instagram, all that good stuff. Okay. You guys are probably like me, have no idea what day it is, although I do know what day it is because we had stuff scheduled for today, so, you know, like basketball practice. Even though we're on winter break, it's fine, it's whatever. So, I wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about, like, what my plans are for 2025. Each year on Ravelry, they have like a challenge thing where you can put how many projects you want to finish for that year. And for 2024, I put 30. I think the year before that I made 30 things, or I don't know. I don't know why I picked 30. But anyway, I am one shy from meeting that goal, and I'm probably not gonna meet it. I have a hat that I could possibly finish, but I have that on my 2025 list. But it's so close to being done. We'll see. I'm going to show it on today's anyway. So what I did is I went through, and my goals are, I have so many projects on needles, not including my socks, or like scrappy blankets, or, well, okay, well, one of the things I'm going to finish is a blanket, but whatever. But it's not including like all that kind of stuff, like stuff that's, the blankets are going to take years. So there's only one blanket that I really included in the things that I want to finish for 2025. And that's because it will have been on the needles for 10 years. So it's time to finish it. I really don't have that much more to go on it. I really wanted to finish it in 2024, and I started off strong, and then I just kind of forgot about it, I guess you could say. Started new things, that kind of thing. So I went through all of that stuff, and I pulled out, originally I was going to pull out 6, but then I pulled out 7 because the hat that I'm going to show you is so close to being finished. I actually considered working on that and finishing it in 2024. But I'm going to show it. If I finish it today or tomorrow, awesome. If not, it'll get finished in 2025 because enough's enough. It's the second oldest project that I have on needles, and I'm going to try to remember to give you the dates that I cast on the items I'm going to show. So I have 7 items that I'm going to finish in 2025. I figure if I work on each item, that gives me 2 months for each item to finish it. Let's just say I'm not giving the hat 2 months because I know that's just going to be a matter of days. And some stuff is close to being finished, and some stuff I've got a little ways to go. But anyway, so that's one of my goals, or whatever you want to call it. I want to finish 30 pairs of socks. I'm also going to continue doing the socks for the box of socks for my family for Christmas. But 18 of those 30 pairs of socks that I'm planning on finish should be going into the family's boxes of socks. Then I have basket. Yeah, a basket and a bag that I have. Originally, it was all in the bag, but I went through and pulled all of my project bags that have yarn caked up, sitting in it, but no needles. And I had caked them up. Pretty sure it's all for socks. So, my goal, I've gone through and I've pulled, I had a whole lot more than 12, but I went through and I pulled 12 bags out of that pile that I had. And each month I'm going to work on the yarn that's in one of those bags. I'm just going to like randomly pick a bag and work on the yarn that's in there. Okay, so I'm going to show you the basket and the bag of the bags that have, basket and bag of bags that have stuff. So here is my basket full. And to be honest, there is one skein of yarn in here that I have not put away. And then there's like a bag of yarn in here that I need to get out of there. And then I could probably, well, definitely I could fit more. I could fit some of these bags in the basket. So that's my 12 project bags that have yarn caked up in it, ready to be cast on. I can't decide if I'm just gonna like randomly pick a bag. Like I do know one that I would like to start with, but then I'm like, okay, well there are 2 other ones that I would like to start with too. So I don't know if I should just randomly pick or kind of have a organization to the chaos. I don't know, because some of them are like more wintry colorways and some are like fall and spring and stuff like that. So I'm undecided about that. I'm so sorry, you guys. I slept horrible last night. Now, let's get on to the 6/7 items that I want to finish in 2025. I'm going to start out with my biggest memory blanket that I have. I started this in on July 3rd, 2015. So in July, it will have been on the needles for 10 years. So it is massive, and I don't think I'm going to be able to show it all, but I literally have get the end of it here, like this corner to finish. That is it. Let's see. Wait. So basically 41 squares is what I have, because I'm on the last square of this row. So 41 squares to finish, and it's done. Unless I get a wild hair and be like, oh, I want to make it bigger, which is what happened last time, because I was like, oh, I think it's done. And then I was like, no, I want to make it bigger. So I can try to stand up. I just don't want to end up in the Christmas tree. So yeah. So yeah, that's on my has to get finished list. I'm keeping it, because it's gotten so big, I'm keeping it in one of these bags that I got from Cracker Barrel. So that right there is my longest whip on needles that I want to finish. And then I started this year. I started this July 6, 2024. And it is my reading shawl by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. And it's out of yarn that I've dyed. So I'm on the 1, 2, 3. I just started the 4 out of 6 colors that I'm using to stripe it. I'm doing each color I'm making 2 stripes, except for the main color, of course. But yeah, I have all the yarn dyed up, ready to go. So that I want to get finished. I'd like to finish that fairly soon, because it'd be nice if I could use it in like the end of January, beginning of February, because it's a huge shawl and it would be nice to cuddle up with that. We'll see. Where am I putting this? We'll put it right there for a second. All right, next is it in this bag? No. Next is, so I have made several of these shawls. It's called the Covered Shawl by Alicia Plummer. And this one has been on needles since June 2020. So I want to finish this one this year. There we go. So I want to get that done. Originally, I had planned on making all my daughters one of these shawls, and I think I've only finished 1, maybe 2. Pretty sure I finished my oldest daughter's. So I'd like to get those finished, because that would be a nice Christmas, if I worked on those. This one would be a good Christmas present for one of my daughters, because she likes that color. Let's see. Okay, so Your Slip is Showing shawl. I started February 16th, 2022. I think this is by Casapinka. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And if I remember correctly, I'm fairly close to being done with this shawl. Get it. Okay. Oh, it's been all... Yeah, I mean, look. I'm so close to being done. I want to say I only have like 1 or 2 more sections to do. So, I'd like to get that knocked out. Ooh. I need to put this in a bigger bag, because it's a 4-skein project, and all of those colors are my colorways. All right, the next one is a Lover's Knot sweater that I was test knitting, and I didn't finish it. There was like an issue with the sleeves during the test knit, and when that got fixed or tweaked or whatever, I stopped the body, because I wanted my body longer than what the pattern called for. I usually do with sweaters. And So I stopped the body, did a sleeve to make sure that the, you know, directions and stuff for the sleeve were just right. Actually, I think I changed my sleeve, and she may have changed it in the pattern, to where I did not do any decreases down the sleeve, and then I did like rapid decreases. I'm pretty sure that's how that went. And this is by Twin Stitches Designs. Oh, I hope I can pull this out. I know that I have the body still on, is I think still connected to yarn. So I only have one sleeve in the body to finish on this. Okay. So yeah, one sleeve is done. Oh my gosh, this is so wrinkled from being squished in this bag. And second sleeve is on needles. And I still have the body on needles. So yeah, I would like to get that finished. It's gonna be, it'll be big on me because I think I was already making it a bigger size, and I've lost a good bit of weight since starting this sweater. I think I've lost 23 pounds since I started this sweater. Maybe 25, I can't remember for sure. I just know I've lost 45 total. So yeah, I need to put this in a bigger bag. I don't know what bag, but anyway. So that's item number 5. Item number 6 is a night shift shawl. Oops, sorry, I did not mean to scare you. A night shift shawl that I started back in March 9th, 2019. And that's by Andrea Mowry. Whoops, let's put you down on the cord so I have that much of it done. So I still have a good bit to go on this, but it's so pretty. I'm using all Malabrigo. You can't even really see on camera, you can't really see the contrast of right here too well. In person, you definitely can, but not so much on camera. Maybe a little bit. So yeah, I want to finish that. I need to put some stoppers on that so it doesn't come off. And then, here's the hat. Oh, I don't remember who this hat's by. It's and I could be totally messing up the name of it. I'm gonna put it below. It's the Slouch Head Sock Hat, I think. I know it's got slouch head in it. And of course I don't have the pattern in here, but I'm on the decreases, guys. I'm on the decreases. Do I stop working on the sock I'm working on and try to finish this by the end of this year? I don't know. But yeah. And I have no idea what yarn this is. This was before I was somewhat good at tracking yarn and stuff, but yeah. Decreases. I should try to finish it. Anyway. So yeah. There's that. So that is all of my projects that I want to finish. Oh, I don't think I said. I started this February 2nd, 2017. So, yeah, that needs to get finished. I'm trying to finish a pair of socks. It's not going to be finished in 2024. I already know this because I'm only on the leg of the second sock. But I have one pair to finish so that everybody in the family got 2 pairs except for my son-in-law, because I needed to make sure that he liked them. And he does like them, so he will be getting more pairs next year. But I need to finish up those socks. I have a New Year's Eve cast on, which are socks that I'm going to do tomorrow. But yeah, that is, like I said, I went through and I picked out those 6/7 whips to make it a goal to finish. Like I said, I'm going to work on one every 2 months, unless I get it finished before the 2 months are up, and then I will just start another one. The blanket, I might not do that. I might try to set a goal to work on the blanket for, have that be my 30 minutes of knitting every day until I get it finished. If I did that, that would give me time to work on another project, and the blanket just kind of be an ongoing thing. But I would, if I did it for 30 minutes a day, I would definitely get that blanket done in before summer, that's for sure. Because it takes me roughly about an hour to do a square, 45 minutes to an hour. So I could do a square every 2 days. I could do that, and then I could also concentrate on the blanket on Sundays. I don't know. That's me thinking out loud. So that's my plans for 2025. Do you guys have any plans for 2025? I know that several of the podcasters that I watch have made plans, doing stash downs. One went through and counted all her yarn. I will never, I don't want to know. I don't want to know how many skeins of yarn I have in my stash. Yeah, I don't ever want to know. I have a lot. That's all I'm going to say. But I have cut back on my clubs. I'm going to be getting Yarnable, Freckled Whimsies monthly club, Lolo Did It, Hippo for Birth Flowers. I love her hippo yarn. I didn't do 2024's hippo because I have so much hippo yarn. But I decided that since I had dropped some other clubs that weren't coming back this year, or 2025, that I would sign up for that one. So there's that, and then I re-signed up for Row 1 minis. So 4 clubs. I am going to try really hard not to sign up for any more clubs. Save the money that I would use on clubs and put that towards Advents for 2025. So, some of the Advents that I got this year, well, one of the Advents that I got this year, they're not doing that Advent anymore. This was the last year for it. I'm hoping that Legacy Fiber Arts will do another Advent, because I will definitely be getting it. I will most likely get blush yarns again. I really enjoyed that. The Harry Potter Bumblebee Acres, I'm not sure if I'll get that one again or not. Because I'm using that Advent in 3 different blankets. One of the blankets is going to be an extremely long ongoing project because it's going to be the Battenberg blanket. And the Bumblebee Acres, that I've done 2 day 1 and day 2 squares for that. So I'm doing 2 squares from that, and then the other Advents, Harry Potter Advents, I'm gonna do 6 squares out of those because they're 20 grams. The Bumblebee Acres is only 10. So I have 4 Harry Potter themed blankets going. I need to do a scrappy blanket video. That needs to be the next video that I do, because I have started new blankets. I think I've only finished 1. Yeah, I've only finished 1, and I'm not even, I know I showed that on a regular podcast, but I don't think I showed it on a scrappy blanket one update. So I need to do that. I need to do a scrappy blanket update. Maybe I'll go through all my bags and pull all my blankets and get that up here pretty soon. Maybe I could do it in January and then do another update in July. Or I could do January and December. I don't know. Anyway, me thinking out loud again. All right. So I'm going to jump off here since I told you my plans. Let me know your plans below. What do you guys have planned for 2025? Do you make plans? Some of you guys may not even. You just might be like, eh. I've seen the Make 9 where people have picked like 9 things that they want to make in 2025. I'm trying not to do that because I have so many things on needles that I need to get done. However, I do know for sure I have at least 2 shawls picked out that I want to do. And have the yarn. One already has the yarn caked up. Have the needles, have the pattern printed. It's ready to go. And one I'm making with an advent calendar. I think I may have talked about it, the calico quilt. I still haven't started that. I have day 1 caked up, but that's it. So that's another one that I would like to do, but I would like to get some of these shawls and stuff done first. That's my goal, is to get the items I showed done this year. So no Make 9s for me. Plenty of socks. I'll always knit socks. Always. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna jump off here. Like I said, let me know what you're planning on doing if you make plans. If not, awesome. Fly by the seat of your pants. That's fine. I'm good with that. That's usually how I am anyway. Just thought this year I would make a couple of goals and try to stick to them. We shall see. Y'all hold me accountable. You see me on Instagram casting something new on, be like, hey, what about XYZ that you just showed? Anyway, I'm going to get off here. You guys have a great day. Oh, and Happy New Year. I'll see you guys in 2025.